Hey everybody.
Hello.
I guess we are live, Scott.
We are
And
live.
if
Yes.
it hadn't been for Scott sending me a text, I would have been late to my own live. I got so immersed in which decks I was choosing and everything that the time got away from me.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me and thank you for hosting. So
Yes, I
I
hope I
appreciate
don't
it.
I hope I don't mess up. I tell you
You're
what.
not going to mess up. If you do,
Okay.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I did a live with Heather on my channel. I don't know, last week or so, or maybe 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed it, but I had kind of gotten away from it. And it looks like we have, some really great people with us. I wanted to say hello to people that have come in. The first one was Heather Indigo Jaguar. Hey, Heather. And of course, Jackie Jacaranda. What would we do without her?
Don't
Um,
know.
I know. And Ginger, I'm so happy that you're here. I know that you're kind of in relaxation mode and catching up on things. So I'm glad that you could join us. Um,
Ginger. What the fake?
yeah, yeah. What the fay? And flowing, I understand what you said about the journals because it's there's just so much to get done, and it seems like there's not enough time. Um, so it's so good to see you. And then Janet Lee is here, and Kim B. Hey, Kim B. And let's see, Sandy Black. Hey, Sandy. Let's see. Oh, and Maruta is here. Hi, Maruta. And let's
Hi,
see.
everybody.
Lauren is here. Yeah, so it's wonderful to have you all. And I have got to, let's see, I need to put up comment. I'm on the media assets, so I go to comment.
Yeah, you go to
Ah,
comments and then you can just highlight.
comments. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Nice to meet you, Scott. All right. Now I'm now I
Nice to meet
kind of
me.
maybe a little bit know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah. This is awesome. Um, well, Scott and I try to get together every other week on Sundays and do readings. And um, today I thought, with the new year just around the corner, that maybe we could just talk about what we do regarding our practice in the new year, or um, if we could share any tips with each other. And then maybe a little later we could do some readings about what to expect in the new year. Does that sound good to you, Scott?
Sounds great.
Okay. What do you have any special things that you do to welcome
Well,
in the new year regarding your practice and
yeah, well, I haven't done any I don't think I did any last year, but I want to start back by doing things again. And one thing that I did that was really neat, I didn't use it throughout the year, but it was really neat, is right before um, New Year's Day, I did a New Year's spread. And I did a spread from January to um, December and
uh-huh.
had a card for each month. And then I would
Ooh,
take that card and I would put it up. For every month I'd take the card and put it up, and then I'd have a deck to choose a weekly, and then I'd put the weekly up, with it, and
uh-huh.
then I'd do a daily, couple pulls as well.
Yeah.
So, oh, I agree. You look like a hot mama
Oh,
tonight.
well, Heather saw me. We chatted earlier in the day, and I was still in my pajamas with no makeup on, so Heather sees behind the
That's,
facade.
I see that too, and you're still beautiful. So,
Thank you. Thank you. No, I got this. This is kind of like just a little over thing. And one of my friends stopped by yesterday, And she said, I thought you might need to wear this if you decide to go out on a hot date. And I said, well, if I wait to do that, it'll just get dust on it. So I'm going to go ahead and wear it.
There you go. No, I love it.
Yeah.
And Heather said, I love her black cat with glasses.
Ah, yes. Love me my glasses. I can't help it. I can't help it.
And do you still need glasses after your surgery?
Well, before I had my surgery, is all I needed was reading glasses, and I needed 3.0, and I was just about to 3.5. Hey, Kristen. And now I wear a 1.75.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
so
Yeah.
but I'm fine with vision. I mean, before my surgery, with any kind, like I could not drive at night because the lights with the cataracts, it would blind me. I just couldn't see anything.
Right.
So yeah. But let's see here. There we go. Well, you know, I'm really kind of obsessive about, choosing a new planner for the new year. And
Mm-hmm.
hey, Morella, welcome. And I don't know if anybody else is that way. I mean, do you get a specific planner that you like journal in and follow your daily pulls and things like
No,
that?
I don't. I don't. I
Well,
have
I
a
got
planner, but it's just to keep up with me, to keep up with life,
well,
my lives and stuff like
yeah,
that. But
yeah. Now I have a regular
th-
calendar that I write it down
yeah.
because I would never be able to. Okay, Kristen said she just got a Bloom planner. It's great. I
Mhm.
I usually ended up getting more than one planner, and then I wouldn't follow through with what I should do with it. And so this one was $30, and to me that's a lot for a planner. And I got it
Mhm.
on Amazon, and it is the Journey Makers Planner of 2025. And I was talking to Ginger Fay about it, and we're going to do something regarding this, more of this in detail. But it talks about all these different things that you can do to make your spiritual walk more meaningful. And that's what I want to do. And I want to faithfully journal, which I am remiss at doing that. I get sidetracked.
Right.
And I think it's really, really important. And is there anyone here in the chat that faithfully journals every day?
It's a good
Because,
question.
yeah, because I just want to know if I want to be that committed, because I want to look back and see how I connected with my guides.
Hmm.
And because we forget things. Okay, Kristen says, let's see, she says not daily, a few times a week.
Oh,
Oh,
Morella
Morella.
does.
Okay, Morella. Okay, whoop, wait a minute. Talk about jumping. Now, I hope I don't time out anybody. If I do, I didn't mean to. Okay. Okay. Uh, Carolina Panther. Yes. Oh, hey, Carolina. She said that she journals every day. Okay.
Love your name.
I do too. My goodness. I don't, it, it's so nice to meet you, Carolina.
Is it Carolina or Carolina? It's
Oh,
the
it's, yeah,
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Heather said she journaled today for the first time in a long time, and it felt really good. Lots to process. Well,
Hmm.
I think one of the things that this planner that I have said that with this particular thing that I'm doing, that you pick a gemstone that you keep with you when you're journaling with that will help you to connect. You have to choose the gemstone that you want to, and that it will help get you in the right spiritual mindset, as you begin
Mhm.
to do your journaling and you're pulling your cards. And so I'm really looking forward to it. um I want to
Yeah,
succeed, so I'm just putting it out there, and I hope I hope that I do succeed, you know.
right. Yeah, it's a lot. I heard somebody say that's a lot,
Uh-huh.
flowing of saying I give you both major credit. Yeah, I do too, because I just can't do it every day.
Hmm.
It just, I could if I wanted to, but it just, I like, what do I say now? Kind of thing.
Well, you
So,
know,
yeah.
well, the thing about it is, I mean, we're all busy. I mean, I'm retired
Hmm.
and I'm
And you're
busy.
busy.
And I mean, I stay here at the house pretty much, and I'm busy. I mean, what's up with that? That sounds ridiculous because, like Ginger, she's taking care of her man cubs. She runs the household. She Here we go. Lauren has said something here. She works 5 days a week. Um, has a harrowing commute, at the busiest times of the day. And I don't know how she does it. I don't know how y'all do it that work. And because when I was until my children were in high school, I was a stay-at-home mother. My husband worked 2 and 3 jobs so that I could stay at home with the children because we thought it was really important. Of course, we did not have the luxury vacations that a lot of people have that have two uh, parents working. But I think our children now are having. Oh, on a wing and a prayer, Nancy. Yes, I want to read what Lauren said. I write a few thoughts that have been meaningful every day. Nothing long and detailed. What touched my heart or got my attention. I love that, Lauren.
It's
I
great.
love that. Um,
Yeah.
because if you don't journal, you forget. I mean, even deeply spiritual occurrences that happen. And what I will do is I have good intentions and I start out journaling. Um, let's see. Here we go. Heather's saying, let's see. Look at that. Yeah, I told Ginger that Heather that Ginger had lost her heat. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Boy, it's really jumping. Yeah. Um, but I have good intentions, but then I don't follow through with them, you know?
Me too. Yeah.
And like I have a lot of journals that I did like maybe 10 pages. And I came across I
Hmm.
came across and this to me is was something very meaningful that happened in my life. And I journaled about it, and I was so happy that I did. When my mother was dying, um, she lingered for a long time, and she was on medication that would dry up any of the fluids that would like choke her and stuff. And
Hmm.
she was pretty much comatose for the last week. And she had her body had just completely dried up, her skin. Um, oh, here we go. Hi, Topaz Oblique Hangman. Let's see. Good morning, Nancy and Scott. Good day from the Kookaburras. Down under. Yes. So wonderful to have you. Um, and I came across my journal that as dehydrated as she was, when she passed, she had tears in her eyes,
Wow.
even though she was not conscious. And
And no fluids, right?
no fluids. And I believe in my heart of hearts that when she passed, what she saw was so beautiful that it brought tears to her eyes.
Hmm.
And if I hadn't journaled that, I would have completely forgotten it. I mean, when I
Right.
picked up that journal and started reading it, I was like, oh my gosh, how could I have forgotten that? And that's just an
Yeah.
example, of, and the milestones that we don't journal about, then down the road, a lot of those memories are lost. And that's what I hope to capture, as I do this. At least that's my plan, anyhow.
You
Yeah.
make me want to do it. So
Well,
you're
yeah,
absolutely right. So I have the same thing that you were talking about, where I'll start something, I have the
yeah,
best of intentions, and then I'll get down to the 10th or 11th day, and it'll be shorter and
mhm,
shorter and shorter, and then I'll just skip today and go to the next day, and then it never happens again.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's kind of a commitment, isn't it?
It
So.
is. And what I would recommend, this is something my parents did. I have one Christmas they gave me this little journal and what they did was they wrote down all of the childhood memories that they could remember.
Mm.
So that, see, I'm an only child, and when they were gone, all of their memories and everything went with them.
Hmm.
And oh, here we go. We've got David is dropping by to say hello.
Hey, David.
Yeah. Love you, David. Thank you, honey. Um, and so I think that makes me want to write down what's important to me because, my children hopefully will find something that is meaningful to them. Maybe
Hmm.
not, but at least I will
Probably
do it and
so.
I will do it and I will enjoy it. And, I would say to everybody that's in the chat that if you haven't done it, if there's things that have happened in your life that are really important and really made a difference in who you are, I would write it down, so that you can revisit that. I mean, this is just my opinion, and let's see if I'm missing anybody that's coming in the chat. I think I said hello to everybody.
I'm not
If
sure
I
who
missed you, I am
Chris
so
is.
sorry. Is Chris from down under? Is that Topaz
Oh,
Oblique?
I guess it is.
Maybe. Yeah.
Heather said hi to
Um,
Chris. I don't know who
yeah.
Chris is.
Yeah.
Did we say hi
Uh,
to Madame Maru?
yes. Yes.
Okay,
I
good.
did earlier on. Yes. Well, we Scott and I had thought we might do a few readings. Yeah. Yeah. Look what Marilla said.
I was going to say Marilla just said something really good.
Yes. It helps her be closer to her loved ones, and I agree with that. And I also, one of the things, hey Kelly, it's so good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. It's
Hi.
wonderful. Yeah. um I was wishing I could have gone to India with Kelly. That was some
Yeah.
kind of trip. Of course, I didn't want to bring back the COVID like she did, but
Yeah, yeah.
but I guess it was worth it. Let's see. All right. Well, we had talked about, doing some readings tonight. If anybody would like a reading, just type in me. And about um, a message for you for the new year and what you can do to make your New Year's better. Message from your spirit guides regarding your plans and what's looking ahead for you. Can you say that any better, Scott?
No, that sounds perfect to me. Yeah,
No.
just what are your New Year's plans, and what can you focus on?
Yeah,
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 during the new
like
year.
that. I like that. Okay, I've got Ginger and Morella
And
and
Jackie.
Jackie Don't want to forget Jackie. Let's see. Oh, Judith. Okay. Yes, without the COVID. I tell you what, no, um, I think I had COVID before, right before COVID became COVID here. And, back at the very, very beginning of the pandemic. And I was so sick for so long. And the children think that actually what it was COVID. But I don't know that for
Probably.
sure because I wasn't tested or anything. Let's see. I want to make sure I haven't forgotten anybody. I don't want to miss anybody. Let me just, good night, Heather. Thank you for popping in. Let's see. Okay. Ginger Faye. Okay. Okay, I have Ginger, Morella, Jackie, and Judith. Is there anyone else? Did I miss anybody?
Want a reading, let us know.
Yeah. And then I guess we will start off with the lovely Ginger Faye. Okay.
And you're doing Oracle today?
I'm gonna do Oracle, and just I guess as many cards as you feel led
Okay.
to pull, Scott.
Okay. So you said Ginger's first, right?
Yes, Ginger.
Okay.
Okay. Almost got it for you, Ginger. Okay. Scott, are you ready? Do you want to start us off?
Sure, I can.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So the first card I got for you, Ginger. Hello, Mr. Devil. But all this means is going into the new year, there's something you need to let go of. Okay, so let go of something that is slowing you down in your spiritual life and something that, is weighing you down, is what I'm hearing. Because he kind of looks like he's crushing the other people, doesn't he? So, or he could if he wanted to. So something's a little bit overwhelming that needs to go. And then I think that you're going to be getting gifts, the Six of Cups. And I got 3 cup cards, so that really tells me that emotions are going to be high for you in the next year, but I think it's a good thing just to have your boundaries. So when everybody's writing their journals, maybe you should put a section in there for your boundaries. This is the 7 of Wands. So, yeah, your boundaries. And then I've got the 10 of Cups. So being thankful for what you have. And I know you do this. And this reminds me of you and your 2 sons. So just being grateful for what you have and having a happy home. And then this could be your sons coming in over the new year. But this could be someone else as well. There's a Knight of Cups coming. So your guess is good as mine. I'm thinking it could be somebody new. possibly.
Mm.
And then you got the moon, and this is to do some shadow work. So there's nothing wrong with doing some shadow work and sitting with your fears and, just making them turn into good things. Right? So that's what I got for you. I'm gonna do one oracle card. It's from the secret language of color. So everybody's getting a color. Yours is
Mm.
cherry, and it says live an extraordinary life.
Mm.
So that's for you. Live an extraordinary life. And I think you do so already, and I think you'll continue to in the new year. And that's what I got.
Mm. Thank you, Kelly. She says, "Sweet Scott." Ginger, the first card that came out for you is the card of love, and I think this card really is for the collective, because I think that the way things are, and in the world, that we have got to surround ourselves with love. We have to love ourselves, and we have to love everybody. Um, and that's hard. That's really hard. Oh, Garnet just came in. Hey, Garnet. Um, to go forward in the new year, it's important to love, Ginger, to love everybody. And, as light workers, if we can't do that, who can? You know, something to really think about. Um, you got two cards of compassion, Ginger. The first one is fierce compassion. And I love this. This reminds me, this is like a lioness, that she protects her cubs. Um, she's the queen of the household, or the pride. And it's very, very important to have compassion for everybody around you. And the heart of the home came up, and this is a card of compassion also.
Wow.
And I know that sometimes, I can remember when my children were at home, and, sometimes you just want to pinch their heads off, honest to goodness. I mean, they just absolutely aggravate you. And, but we have to look through the eyes of compassion. And I think Ginger does that. I think we can all take a page out of her book, um, and her mothering, because she's such a wonderful mother. Yes, the mother is the heart of the home. And hi, Sylvia. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you. All of this, the love and the compassion, Ginger, will give you a positive movement forward. And that's what we want to do. We want to plan our days and weeks and months and the year that's coming. We want to move forward with our spirituality and our we want to grow with our beliefs. We don't want to be stagnant. We want to be on that water, just sailing through it. And that's what I have for you, Ginger. And I hope that helped. Get all my cards back together again. Let's see. The second one is that we're going to read for is Morella Scott.
All right.
And Chris, I do have you on the list. Thank you. Let's see. Excuse me.
Okay, you want me to go ahead, Nancy?
Yes, I don't. I have, keeping up with the chat and everything. It's taking me longer to get my cards. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I can wait if you want me to. It's up to
Oh
you.
no, no, please go ahead. I listen.
All right, Marilla, the first card I got for you, and hi, by the way, and I've got the Empress. Look at that. And you were just talking
Mhm.
about the mother as the heart of the home. Look right here. We've got a heart with Venus in it, and Venus is the goddess of love. So, and the Empress, a lot of times you see pregnant, so you know she's a mother, but it's being pregnant with, like possibilities, right? So you have a lot of possibilities that are there for you, and I keep hearing Reno, and he's saying that he's there, and he's helping you, and just that he's helping you with the responsibilities that you have to make things easier for you, and when you get lost to look at him. This was not supposed to be um a mediumship reading, but it's turning out to be one. um you got the seven of wands as well, and this is just saying to um have your boundaries up when you're going into the new year. Okay, have your boundaries. And yes, general reading for the new year. Yes.
Mhm.
And don't let anybody step on you or take advantage of you. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles, so you're looking at a brand new opportunity coming for you. Okay, and that could be new money as well. Then you got the Knight of Swords, and this with the other cards that I got is really telling me that you need to slow down a little bit, Morella. So slow down and just look at now and the power of now, and not rush into the future, but pay attention to what's right around you right at this moment, and be just be present in the moment. You did get the Lovers card, and it's just saying that um again, I'm feeling Reno coming in and saying he's going to be with you, and to just have peace in your life is important. And you also got the Knight of Pentacles, so this is another slow down card. Okay, so slowing down and not going too fast about things, not rushing things. And your color card is Scarlet, Attract Success. So I feel like you're going to be successful in the new year, and just manifest that. That's something you can manifest for the new year, is success. Just remember this color. Remember what it means. Attract success. And that's what I got for you.
Regarding the chat, I have added Angalag and Christine to the list, and Angalag, if you do want to, I did not put anything in about Scott's channel. I'm new to this. I'm sorry. If you go to Scott's page, his about information, it tells you how to donate to his channel. Also, the information on my YouTube page does the same. Um, but we have so far we have 7 readings. Do you think that's about right, Scott?
Yeah,
We've done
that's fine.
2. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Jackie, could you put in that right now the readings are closed, please, ma'am? And Morella, I have some beautiful cards for you. The first card that came out for you is the Oracle card. You are the Oracle. You have a lot to say. You have a lot to share. Your life experiences have made you who you are, And you are a blessing to so many people. And the guides are just, they want you to know that they are watching you and that they love you and appreciate the life that you live. And they want you to know that. You need to release what no longer serves you. Now, I'm not sure what this is, but you know what it is. And so as you go into the new year, think about what you're holding on to that is holding you back, and release it. You live a life of grace as you go forward. It comes back to the love. Grace and simplicity from the same deck came out for you, Marilla. And, I think that the grace has, I mean, look at this card. This shows profound, profound grace. And you have that, and and it's always available to you. And also, don't make things as you go forward, don't make things too complicated. Simplicity is how to do it. And simplicity isn't easy, because we just get mired down in all of this stuff that hinders us, when we can make it simpler. And when all of this comes together, you thrive. And I love that for you as you go forward, Marilla. And it's been a pleasure to read for you. Thank you. I think we're going to do Jackie Jacaranda next. I'm just going down. You know what? I'm just going down the line as people asked for readings. And
Right.
I hope that's all right.
It's perfect.
To do it that way. But let me see here. Get my cards back where they're supposed to be so I can.
Morella said, Nancy, wow, thank you. I have tears.
Oh, Morella. Well, you are loved, lady. I tell you, Reno was a lucky man to snag you.
Yeah.
Did he just sweep you off your feet? Let's see. Here we go for Jackie.
Okay, Miss Jackie. First card I got for you is the King of Swords. So this is intellect. Being smart and doing the right thing, having intuition to do the right thing, and just that you have the capacity to do things that you might not think that you can do. You can do them, and you're smart enough to do them. You have a lot of intelligence. And then you got the Six of Pentacles. This is the generosity card. So, and we all know you're one of the most generous people out there. But make sure you're getting back as much as you're giving, right? And make sure there's a little bit of a balance there. So, also make sure everybody around you is not being tricky with you, and they are who they say they are. So just doing an analysis of your close, posse there. And then you got the Hierophant. So this is perfect for a teacher, and Jackie is a teacher, a teacher's aide. And the Hierophant's perfect for that. You will continue to grow in your teaching. and learning as you go as well through the school system there. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is for all the hard work that you do. You're going to be getting rewards and recognition. So look for that coming in. Hold on 1 second. I got a cough. I didn't want to cough on Jackie. She's got a cold. So I want to make it worse. You got the Hermit as well. So going inward to find out, what it is that you want to focus on in 2025. So shine your light on it and manifest it. Your color card is burgundy. Oh, I know she loves the red wine. So awaken your passion. There you go. Burgundy, awaken your passion. All right, that's what I got for you.
Okay, Jackie. The first card that came out for you is the card of emotional loss. And I know that like me, that your husband has passed. There may be some other emotional loss that you were suffering through. And as you go forward, you need to come to terms with that. And it's kind of like dancing on one foot. It's a balancing act, because when you have an emotional loss, it'll just be like a wave that comes over you. You never know when it's gonna arrive. And so look at the way she's balancing, though. She's like a ballerina. You've got this. You can do it. You have to trust in the process. And this is a card of tranquility. But the card that I love for you that came out, Jackie, for the coming year is the card of ritual. And I don't know, with your spiritual practice, if you have a certain ritual that you do as you are reading your cards or journaling. But I think that ritual is very, very important, and that going forward, it will really, really help you to kind of get everything together. And this final card is you, Jackie. It's gathering around the power of community. And you, in many, many ways, are the power behind this community. You keep us all together. And you are so loved. And never forget that. Okay? And this is going to be a wonderful year for you. I just feel it. And I love reading for you. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see now. Yes, our Jackie. Yes. Ooh, sip, sip. Now, you mentioned her about wine. Of course, I don't drink wine when I'm doing readings because we do want the spirit to be involved, but not that type of spirit.
Not that type of spirit.
Right. But so I've got the next reading is Judith. So
do you have Angela on your list?
Yes, I do.
Okay. She donated. Jackie
did
said.
she? Oh, okay. Well, I will. Well, then. Okay.
I think Judith, she used your PayPal.
Okay, Judith, because Angela donated, let's do her next, if that's okay, Judith. And then we'll do you next, Judith. Is that all right with you? Let's see. Here we go. We'll do you right now. Okay. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh, thank you, Judith.
Thank you, Judith.
You're so sweet.
She is. She's a blessing to have in the chat too.
Oh my goodness, yes. Well, I mean, I mean, it is so hard to imagine a life without Jackie,
Yeah.
right? I mean, everybody
I don't
think
want
about
to.
it. No, oh gosh, no, no.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Jackie's gotten me through a lot of hard times. So.
Yes.
All right, Angela, the first card I got for you is the High Priestess. So for going into the new year, this would be for you to focus on your intuition, what you really are getting, through your intuition, through your gut, and just writing down. She's got a notebook there, or a scroll, but just focus on what you want to bring into the new year and your intuition and your gut and what it's telling you. Write it down and manifest that. Then you got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is, what do you choose? And you have a lot of options of things that are going to be going on in 2025 for you. So just make sure that you're choosing the right ones, because you're going to have a lot of opportunities. And I think you're going to grow a lot. Then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a self-care card, in my opinion. She takes care of herself in order to take care of others, like the bunnies down here. So, and the bird. So take care of yourself, and then you'll be able to take care of those that are around you. Practice that self-love. And then you got, this King of Pentacles here. And he gets what he has because he works for it. So working hard, but still giving yourself self-care at the same time. You can do both. That's why we are in this thing called life, because there's more than one thing that we can focus on at a time. And it's, possible to do hard things. So there's a saying that says, I can do hard things. And it's true. We can. And I'm not saying anything's going to be hard for you, but yeah, here's manifesting, and we got the bottle going on here. We got some grape juice. So I love that. We were just talking about wine, and now Angela gets some too. And she said, I think she said I'll have what Jackie's having, and right here is the red wine. Isn't that something? Okay. This is manifesting, so manifest what you want. And it looks like you already have, because you got the red wine. And then you got the Three of Swords. So don't let this discourage you. It's a minor card, and it just means we're on a roller coaster. Like I said, there's good times and there's not so good times. But the thing of it is we learn through the not so good times to bring those into a higher vibration so that this goes away. And your color card, Sapphire. Regenerate your body. I love that color. I love any type of blue, but regenerate your body. All right, so rest when you need to and take care of you. That's what I got for you, my friend. Thank you.
Angelag, the first card that came out for you is the card of unconditional love. And hello, Pooja. And unconditional love is hard. If we can all go into the new year feeling and expressing unconditional love for ourselves and for the people around us and for the people that we don't know and don't see, but we hear about, and they make us angry. We need to love them too. You need to love them too. Okay? And it's hard. And that's why we work at it. That's why we try. That's why we do the rituals and do the things to make us better, to make us grow. The second card is spacious mind and soul. You have to open yourself up so that you can take all of this in. And you have to be committed to it as you go forward this year. It's not easy, you know. We get sidetracked and we get bogged down, but you can do it. And when you do that, there's a feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. You have to decide if you want to be the light or the problem. I mean, we all have to do that. And I don't know, I desperately want to be the light. And I think that we all do, you know, I think that we all want to do that. And when you can accomplish that, when you work and, you know, in spirit and your angels, they know that you're trying. You will find that you have material and spiritual prosperity. Now, you know, the material prosperity, it doesn't necessarily mean like that you're going to win the lottery, but you will be prosperous in many, many ways. And that's a beautiful thing, to be able to look out and to know that you have everything that you need. The final card that I pulled at the last minute is the card of flexibility. And as you go into the new year, don't be carved in stone. Be flexible, because things happen and you have to work with them. But at the core of all of it, remember the unconditional love. And that's what I have for you. Thank you. Let's see. We're going to do Judith next. Let's see. I'm just looking at, oh my goodness. Just all kinds of things. Oh, listen to what Chris is saying. Oh, I love that. You're camping. Oh my goodness. A kookaburra. That's a bird, right? That bird. And the kook is watching a magpie.
The kook is watching a crow, which is watching a magpie.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I tell you what, they're very interested in what's going on, aren't they? Yeah. Are they watching you too? No, you're watching them. Lost an earring there. I got so excited. Here we go. Okay, we've got, okay, next is Judith. So, let's see. I love that. That paints a picture.
Judith, when looking at your cards, there's a theme of slowing down and taking care of yourself. The first card you got is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is taking care of you. And this is having like a spa day. I call this a spa day card, because she's doing something that she loves to do and, you know, focusing on herself. So self-care. And then you got the Emperor from this deck. It's kind of a robotish person, but it's the same. The Emperor is a leader. And so you may be called into a leadership position. You got the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is slowing down. Slow and methodical. Okay, so slow down a little bit how you're going and enjoy your life. Enjoy the now. And you have a lot of creativity coming in. You got the Empress, so you got the Emperor and the Empress. That's a lot of creativity and leadership and just love coming out for you as well. This is a card of self-love as well. So that's why that speaks to me. Now the slowing down, you got a double. Slowing down with the Knight of Pentacles is this double here. So you got two cards from different decks. I pull from different decks just in case two want to come out. You're the first one that's come out for. So I would really pay attention to being not being slow, but slowing down and just realizing that if you're rushing, that things could get messy, and slowing down makes them more easy to do. And being in the power of now, in today, being in today. And it's like that song, I want a man with a slow hand. I want a lover with an easy touch. That's what it's talking about, the Nine of Pentacles. All right, and then you did get the Ten of Swords, but I don't want you to worry about this. This is just, it can mean ruin, but there's always a sunrise in the back of this to make things beautiful for you. And so it's the end of something for you, Judith, but it's the beginning of something too. So I think you're going to have a really nice new year. Your card, ooh, Emerald. Calm your mind, body, and soul. All right, so rest. Having that resting time and slowing down and taking things day by day, but taking them in the now. Okay, so that's what I got for you. And this reminds me of the Emerald City too in Wizard of Oz. So there's a connection that you have there. So I'll throw that out there. That's what I got for you.
Judith, the first card that came out for you is the card of Ancient Wisdom. And what I'm thinking is that as the new year begins, excuse me, you might possibly do some ancestral work, be open to messages from your ancestors. It feels like they are wanting to communicate with you. And, you know, Scott was talking about slowing down. The card that came is become your own priority. You know, this year that's coming up, think about yourself and nourish yourself. Embrace everything around you with love. And there are these ancient pillars that I think goes with the ancestral wisdom. They kind of pull together to me. And another one of the things that you have to do is you have to become your own sanctuary. And this isn't always easy to do because you have to step apart. You have to take the time to allow your spirit to rest and to be open to messages and to absorb them, to make them yours. But when you do that, you will find this overwhelming peace. And I love that for you because, you know, peace is no small thing. To have peace is probably what most people want when you really think about it. To have a peace of spirit, peace in the world, a time to appreciate what you have and not be overcome with worry. Peace is a beautiful thing, and I wish that for you as you go forward in the new year, Judith.
Awesome. Love
Let's
that.
see. Next is Chris, who is out and about. Do they call, when you're camping, do they call it a walkabout? Is that what that is, or have I missed the interpretation of that term, Chris? Oh, thank you, Judith. Okay.
Chris, the first card I got for you is the Ace of Wands. This is a new opportunity coming in. So right off the bat, in the beginning of January or beginning of the new year, I really think that you're going to have a new opportunity. So this is also passion, creativity. So it could be something that you haven't done for a while, or that you have never done. Why not try it? If it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not? So, yeah, just look for opportunities. Then you got the Chariot. So keep going forward. The Chariot is a victory card, but they have to push and go forward at the same time. So just keep going, go with the flow, and you will get there. Go for whatever you want to manifest. And yeah, it's gonna be good so far. Really good. Okay, if you you don't have too much going on, you could feel overwhelmed. So you might want to do this in layers, and like I was telling Judith, you might want to slow down a little bit, or you can delegate some of your responsibility to other people. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Witch
that.
Mountain. Where's Witch
Yes.
Mountain?
In
Is that
Australia.
Australia?
Yeah, I think.
Awesome.
Oh, it's fascinating.
That makes sense.
Chris, the first card that came out for you is the card of offerings. And I love this because you're camping. And look at, I mean, I don't know what it looks like where you are, but there's a path here. And it to me, it shows how important nature is to you. The offerings of the earth to you as you go forward in the new year, the light ahead, bright possibilities. The second card that came out for you, Chris, is what is meant for you will find you. And I love that because there's a clock, but my eyes aren't really drawn to the clock. My eyes are drawn to the beauty of the birds that are flying in the sky and the ocean, and just relaxing in that, and knowing that what is meant for you will come to you. You don't have to do anything at all other than be yourself. And in doing that, you need to go within. Look at this. I don't know how well you can see this image, but it's like the huge inner universe. And there you are at the very center of it, meditating. And it's almost like there's a face. Can you see the eyes, and the mouth is a little redder? But in the very center of this being is you going within. And I love that because it's so important as we grow spiritually. Um, Another thing, the final card that I really love for you is the card of wonders. And I don't know if you work with crystals, Chris, but I think these cards have really come out for you about nature and about embracing the beauty that's around you as you go forward into the new year, um, and to realize what is really important. And I think for you, it's peace of mind, and that's what I'm getting for you, Chris. Thank you.
I got just a couple more cards I wanted to
Oh,
share.
okay.
So I also got the Three of Cups for you, Chris. And this is celebration. And, you know, hey, bring in the new year with some celebrating. And then you got the Six of Swords, moving from one place to another. So just keep going, and you will go to whatever your goal is. I feel like you have a big goal for this next year, or just in general. I think you're going to get there. So just keep going. And you got two Ten of Wands. And this is a double as well. So for me, and looking at your cards, it makes me feel like you are almost there to the point where you want to be, but there's something that's like dragging you down a little bit. Don't worry about that. Just instead focus on the fact that you're almost home. You're almost there at the end, at the victory line, and good things are going to happen. For your color card, I got the Brilliance card. It made me think of what Nancy was saying too. Did you have, you have unlimited brilliance in your life. To discover your sparkle, discover what makes you shine, and go with that. And, do something creative. There's a lot of creativity cards in here. And it's making me think that you're a very creative person. So discover your sparkle and keep going forward with it. And that's what I got.
Scott, did I interrupt you in the middle of
That's
the
a
reading?
no
You
problem.
you
No, no, no,
paused,
no.
and I was so blown away by the cards and the nature thing that I just jumped right in. And
You're fine.
I'm sorry for the confusion, Chris, but
No, you're
I
fine.
had something important to say.
Yep.
Oh goodness! Our last person we're reading for tonight is Christine.
Oh.
Okay. Ah, look at this. Angelog says Scott needs to have a retreat so we can all meet. Okay, Scott, when do we show up at your house?
Right about 3 hours later after we come to yours.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
We're gonna go
After
to
the
yours
flood, we've had a
first.
lot of rain. I tell you, the mud. There is a different, when there is a flood and all the topsoil is washed away, there is this mud that it's like clay. Every time it rains, it is just, you have to be so careful. You just slip and slide everywhere,
Oh, wow.
Funny. Oh
Do
my
you
goodness.
have red mud over there too?
No,
That,
no, we don't. I don't.
okay.
It's just this sticky gooey mud.
When I
But
lived in North Carolina, we had red mud and red
ah,
dirt.
well, I know there's a
Yes.
lot of that in Georgia, and I'm sure parts of North Carolina, just not right here where
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for Christine?
Sure.
Okay.
Christine, you also got the generosity card, the Six of Pentacles. And this makes me think going into the new year, that just keep being you. You're a very generous person. I know you from the chat for quite a while now. and love having you in there. You're generous to all. Just keep doing that, but you need to make sure that you're getting in returns. That's why there's scales here. It's not giving too much. It's giving, but it's also receiving. Okay, so just make sure that you're receiving what you need as well in the new year. There's something you need to walk away from with the Eight of Cups. Walking away from something that no longer resonates. Okay. Then you got the Knight of Pentacles as well. So there's time for you to slow down and don't rush and take care of you. Okay. And then you got the Two of Pentacles, I believe this is. Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is about making a decision and kind of feeling perplexed about it. The best thing to do is just focus on what that gut instinct is telling you to do and do that. And if it's something for you, then, do it because you deserve it. So then you got the Nine of Pentacles. So got a couple of Pentacle cards here and a couple of Cup cards. That's emotion and money, like external things. This is taking a spa day, so taking time for you. And then you got the Nine of Cups. This is manifesting what you want. This is like manifesting this, except this came first. So that's what you got. Go ahead and do what you want and then manifest more. And I think you'll have a beautiful year if you focus on you. One color card for you. You got the Jade card. It says take action, Christine. So I felt that all along, that there's something that you need to speak your truth in your situation. Okay, speak your truth. And I think that things will start leaning in your direction as favorable. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Christine. I hope that resonates.
I put up Chris's comment for you to see, Scott. I didn't know if you saw.
I saw that, yes.
Oh, did you? Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Thank
Christine?
you, Chris.
Yes, thank you. The first card that came up for you is the card that is Crossroads. And I don't know if there is something going on in your life right now that if you have to make a decision as you go forward into the new year, that you are at a crossroads. This card indicates that that's a possibility. The second card is a card of cycles, and that kind of goes along with it because our life is made up of different cycles as we go forward. Excuse me. And I love the image in this card. There's a full moon, and a person is pausing and reflecting, and they are holding the light in their hands. And I love that for you, Christina. The next card is the Jeweled Web card. Excuse me. And talking about crossroads and cycles, they're all different things, beautiful things that are caught in this web. And it's surrounded by light, and it looks to me like orbs. So I think this is a card of, it says connectivity, but it's also a card of, I think, spirituality. The final card that came out for you as you go forward into the new year is the power of silence. And we live in a very noisy world. Let's see, my throat is circling the drain here. And So often we don't take time to be quiet and to listen because there's such a clatter of noise all around us. And as you go into the new year, Christine, embrace the power of silence and go within, um, and and make your decisions thoughtful ones. Um, think before you act. Um, and I mean, just look how beautiful that is. Um, I just see beautiful things for you, Christine. Um, that's what I have for you. And I see that Rob has joined us.
Hi, Rob, though.
Yeah. Oh. Well, you got here, and that's what's important, Rob. Well, I think we have read for everyone that wanted a message, and I
Yeah.
hope that the messages spoke to you all. It's been such a pleasure hanging out with you. You're great company, and I just enjoyed reading the chat so much,
Yeah.
and I always enjoy sharing space with Scott. He's my guy.
You're my sweet Nancy's.
Well, I am just so thankful that in this huge, huge world of YouTube, we found each other.
Yep.
and
Me
then,
too.
and then, like magnets, we drew Jackie in.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And now we've got a whole herd of people. So, not herd, but a whole bunch of people. Sounds better.
Let's see what Chris said. I have been posting from this space. I won't plug without permission, though. I'm not sure what does he mean.
I was just thinking. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. But we appreciate you, Chris, and you enjoy those crows and kookaburras, and there was something else. Magpies. Yes.
Magpies. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's time for us to say good night, Scott.
All right. Thank
And
you,
let me
everybody in
see if-
chat.
Oh yes, thank you for coming and hanging out with us, and we look forward to doing this another time. We wish you many blessings in the new year, and remember that unconditional love thing. It's very important. We love you. Bye bye.
Hey.